outraged at what you're being told, really sold, right? Advantage. Now you say, well, who is they? Okay. Parties who play to the fringe to seek advantage by convincing that the other side is worse. Because of that, they don't have to do anything except stop the other side because the other side is worse. Scary, right? The social media moguls who've made the most money in the history of media. Why? Because they get to sell outrage with absolutely no accountability.
So let me get this straight. Chris Cuomo, who advised his brother during the sexual harassment scandal, who was an active part of the strategy sessions on how to discredit women who came forward, is now lecturing us about outrage culture and accountability. Why does this man still have a microphone? Who's responsible for this? And he wants to talk about people making money off of division. Here's something funny. The money I make off of Instagram, the same Instagram where Chris literally DM'd me to start a fight, exactly $0. Just wants you to believe that your anger is manufactured, that it's false outrage cooked up by social media moguls. Quick reminder, Department of Justice found that Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed 13 women over 8 years. New York State Attorney General's office released 9 hours of testimony detailing what all happened. It's all online. I'm talking about grabbing, groping, touching staff without consent, placing hands on women's knees, commenting on how his aides looked in certain outfits, asking about their sex lives, kissing them on the lips without consent, asking a young subordinate if she thought it was weird that he dated younger women, wanted a sexual relationship with her. Could you imagine? Touching women inappropriately, commenting on their bodies. The Department of Justice determined that he repeatedly subjected women in his office to non-consensual sexual conduct at an ongoing basis, oogling gender-based nicknames, while his top staff were aware and retaliated against 4 of the women who he harassed. He created a workplace where staff felt like they couldn't reject his advances without fear for their careers and livelihoods. Climate of fear where complaints seemed impossible. Andrew Cuomo resigned in disgrace in August 2021. When Chris talks about no accountability, while his whole entire family has spent years avoiding it, and now they're trying to convince you that your very reasonable anger about sexual harassment and abuse of power is just what? You being manipulated? You being sold? No, I think I speak for all women and probably all decent people somewhere when I say we are sick of disgraced men behaving terribly and then crying about the consequences of their own actions and then doing it all over again. We're angry because we have every right to be pissed off. And no amount of commentary about social media is going to gaslight us into forgetting why, Chris.